cedar bark, which we scraped up off a tree, a stick, and this is a balsam tree with the bubbles filled with this wonderful stuff. You can see that sap coming out of there. Now if you take the stick and roll it, you'll just squeeze that out all into the shredded shredded cedar bark. And what I do is just poke it in and fold it up and just kind of capture that all in and go to the next big bubble. Mosquito biting me. Poke a hole in it, roll it all out, milk it all out into the cedar bark. Just keep poking it into the center and collecting it. Got a big blister here. You can see these are really filled. I'll do one without the cedar there. Let you see how much comes out of these. Big old glob of the stuff. And if it does that, you can just soak it up into your cedar. Man, got like a teaspoon out of that one. It just keeps on giving. It's a deep blister. This is really soaked. You can see that is just absolutely saturated. So you just keep rolling it in to the center until you get a nice dry piece. Find the next big blister. There we go. Roll it out, soak it, keep poking it and rolling it. Okay, that one's almost ready. Okay, that's enough for one. Okay, now that you got it, this is totally saturated with balsam sap, cedar bark. You just work it through. This is just like working with cotton saturated with Vaseline. In fact, I think this actually lights quicker than cotton with Vaseline. Now this thing is really sticky, so I'm going to grab a leaf off the ground, nice dry leaf, and just roll this up so I can put it in my pocket. And that's my fire lighter right there. That's my go-to fire lighter in this environment, absolutely. One spark with a ferro rod and it's up, and it will burn a long time. Two fire starters that I made with cedar bark, scraped cedar bark, which I rolled in my hands to get it nice and fluffy, and then totally soaked it with balsam pine resin. This is the one I just wrapped up in the leaf from that other tree. So let's, I'm going to burn the whole thing. Just get it all fluffed up just like you would a cotton ball. Lots of exposed fiber. Put this one away. Now that's a fire resource right there. And that that cedar bark was not, it wasn't wet. It hasn't been raining here, but it was damp. And even damp, I doubt I would have gotten that to light as quickly without the resin. That resin is like gasoline. Very happy with that discovery, because the two trees grow right next to each other. They're right there. You know, it's not like you have to search around in the forest. You can find a cedar and you can find balsam growing in the same exact place. So that cedar bark was probably 20 feet away from the balsam tree that I used. Fantastic fire lighter. Get that out. I just put that out. It wasn't burned all the way, and it lights right back up. Now that was just a test. That's enough. That's plenty to get a, if you had all your fire prep done and had a really good, one good dry piece of wood that you've prepped and made really good fuel with small shavings, feather sticks, whatever, that would be my go-to fire lighter in this climate. Absolutely. Look at that go. And I've got this, all that, it's the same material, and you would just need a little fraction, in dry conditions you would only need a little bit of that. But that's a one spark fire from a ferro rod.